Ever noticed how in a corporate crisis, the louder someone yells, the calmer everyone else pretends to be? Yep, I've mastered the art of pretending I'm not internally screaming, while the office is basically auditioning for a disaster movie. Okay, so here's the deal. Picture this. It's Monday, of course, because crises love Mondays. I'm sitting at my desk, quietly sipping my third cup of tragically overpriced office coffee, when my email dings like a tiny digital alarm bell of doom. A client issue has blown up, a spreadsheet exploded somewhere in accounting, and somehow, the printer is now crying toner tears all over HR's desk. And, of course, my boss, let's call him Mr. I'll Panic for You, sprints past, muttering words that sound like a mix between Shakespeare and a fire drill alarm. So, how do you look calm when everything is on fire? Step 1. Master the frozen deer look. Eyes slightly widened, eyebrows raised in perfectly innocent surprise, and your hands doing something vaguely productive, like hovering over the keyboard or pretending to type an urgent email. The trick is, if you look busy and mildly concerned at the same time, no one dares check if you've actually solved anything. Bonus points if you mutter interesting under your breath. Step 2. Control your breathing like a yoga guru in a war zone. Deep inhale, slow exhale, nod occasionally at things you don't understand. Yes, people notice if you look calm while others are sweating bullets. And yes, it gives you a weird power, like a wizard whose magic is actually just not panicking. But don't get cocky. That's how careers have tragically ended. Here's the fun part. In the middle of the crisis, suddenly, Karen from legal yells, "Why didn't anyone escalate this sooner?" Meanwhile, the office phone rings like it's personally offended by our incompetence. Papers are flying, printers are still crying toner tears. And some poor intern just dropped their entire stack of reports, front page to floor, like a tragic confetti cannon. Everyone is muttering phrases like "How did we let this happen?" and "I can't even." Classic corporate panic vocabulary. This is where I introduce my next level corporate hack. Selective chaos observation. You pick the most ridiculous part of the mess and focus on it, preferably something harmless, like the intern's paper avalanche, or that one monitor that won't stop flashing error codes. Comment quietly to yourself, "Ah, classic Monday," and suddenly, you are both part of the chaos and somehow emotionally untouchable. People think you have everything under control. Spoiler, you don't. Oh, pause for a second. If you're enjoying these survival hacks, hit that like button. And yes, Ctrl-Alt-Succeed has plenty more tips to keep you alive in the corporate jungle. Back to the fire. I've noticed the best way to survive panic is strategic delegation. Assign minor catastrophes to people who already look mildly traumatized. They're perfect for absorbing small-scale disasters. Make sure to nod approvingly while they scramble. It looks like leadership, even if it's technically just outsourcing your own stress. And if anyone asks, say, "I trust you," and smile. Smile like a pro, because apparently, smiling makes chaos seem intentional. Meanwhile, step 4. Memorize the soothing phrases. We'll handle it. Noted. Let's circle back. And the magical interesting. Repeat as necessary. Sprinkle in a calm nod. Combine this with your frozen deer look and deep breathing, and you've officially reached peak corporate crisis poker face. Bonus, people will start avoiding asking for updates because they assume you've already solved everything. Now, here's the office twist. Just as the fire metaphorically reaches its peak, printer still crying, Karen still yelling, coffee still tragically overpriced, I walk past my boss, nod at him calmly, and mutter, "All under control." He pauses, he stares. I swear I saw a small tear of relief. And just like that, I survived another corporate apocalypse without spontaneously combusting, crying, or sending an angry "I quit" email from my desk. Lesson learned. Looking calm during a crisis is 80% fake facial expressions, 10% deep breathing, and 10% selective observation. Bonus points if you can throw in strategic delegation and soothing phrases without laughing. Trust me, it works. You'll look like a superhero in a suit, minus the cape. And maybe, just maybe, you'll earn the unofficial title of person who didn't panic, which is basically a corporate badge of honor. So next time everything is figuratively on fire at work, remember, breathe, fake it like a pro, and watch the chaos unfold with the detached amusement of someone who knows they'll survive to sip tragically overpriced office coffee another day. And hey, if you liked this story and want more hilarious corporate hacks delivered straight to your brain, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Ctrl-Alt-Succeed, because surviving office chaos is an art. And we make it funny.